Yes, guys, it's Rio Ferdinand Presents. We are back Monday, 5 p.m. here on YouTube. Man, make sure you subscribe. Notifications on. Tell a friend. We've been flying we're global.
Listen,
we've been all around the world.
You've been everywhere.
Partner in crime is back.
I'm back, but you, Steve. I saw the gym sessions.
Yeah, I smoked him.
Did you?
What?
No way.
No, Steve's been chatting, right?
Really?
Now we got to really just understand. There's levels to this, isn't it? Like,
you're joking.
No, Steve's in unreal shape.
No, we're not talking about shape here.
In unreal
we're
shape.
talking about we're in the gym.
But I thought that
I
don't. So when I land anywhere, yeah, I go gym. I'll find a gym. If there's not one in a hotel, I'll find one. Luckily, we had one in a hotel. Landed in New York, New Jersey. Got to the hotel. Next minute, Steve, let's do a workout. Let's do a session. I said, yeah, man, let's do one. When I land anywhere, it's normally like a little full body, just going through the motions one, just to get myself back on track, recollaborate the body, etc. So it went a mad session. My man was sweating, boy.
You're joking.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a big sweater, but the sweat I was seeing.
He is a big sweater, to be fair.
Mate, there was sweating going on that I ain't seen.
He was confused.
And then I was saying to the cameraman, you need some close-ups because I ain't sweating. I think he realised, Rio's actually, he might be old, but there's levels.
Nah, he's kept himself in great shape. Anyway, man, I want to talk about the fact that we've got the guy that's come in, man. Finally, I can do this.
Gyökeres.
I've been waiting to do this, Rio.
Gyökeres.
I've been waiting. This could be the difference, you know?
Listen, one thing there's no dispute on. This guy has dominated for 2 years Portuguese football.
Yeah.
Led defenders all over the place and smashed them all over the gaff. That has been you can't argue. And some people, obviously on the show, he was massively linked to Manchester United because of the Amorim connection, etc. And I was one who was saying, and I don't want it to be distorted, the reason why I was saying no for Manchester United...
You and Julian, by the way.
Yeah, I was saying no for Man United because I didn't think he was the right profile for Manchester United in terms of experience and of the top level. And you look at the two signings Man United have made, Premier League experience, they understand Premier League. Whatever level you think they are, they're not going to have that adaptation to the Premier League and to the culture, etc. So where he will have to have that. We don't know if he can play in the Premier League. He ain't done it. He played for Coventry.
What about, I know we're going off topic here, but Benjamin Sesko, do you think he's a better profile for you guys?
If I was on either of them, I'd go Gyökeres.
Okay.
Because I've seen more of him.
Yeah,
he scored more goals in at his club previously. He's a genuine goal scorer for Sporting Lisbon. But my point was, if there's someone like Osimhen available, which he was, I thought that is the profile you need to go for. Experience, done it at a top level consistently, won trophies as well. And the biggest factor, we've got Højlund and Xerxes and Chido, young strikers, inexperienced, who need to look at someone and go, yeah, that's how you get it done.
Yeah.
So that was the reason. Now, let's fast forward now. Gyökeres signing for Arsenal absolutely makes sense.
So why does it make sense for us and not for Manchester United?
Because you're in a different position. You haven't got young strikers sitting there waiting to know what to do. Havertz is your number 9. Jesus is your number 9. They're experienced. You just need someone who you think can go in and score goals. Man United, I think Man United need more than that. They need somebody who can shoulder all the responsibility and bring players with them. Osimhen would have done that, in my eyes. Ain't happening.
You should have said that last time. You wouldn't look like a hater.
I think Arsenal, if I thought they could win it or had a chance, I'm much stronger on it now with Gyökeres in their team. 100%. Because like you say, they create chances.
Yeah.
They need someone who's... I love Havertz, by the way, and I think he's a top player. They've got 2 now who can play that. I think they're an absolute threat, yeah. But with Gyökeres, he's somebody who lives and breathes just to finish. Havertz wants to be in the game, wants to get involved. Yeah. This other brother wants to just bang goals.
Right, which is why when you look, if you look last season, there's loads of opportunities. I remember against Inter Milan when we played against them, they're whipping balls into the box in the Champions League and no one's there. You need someone that's going to be able to, just attack the goal and go for it. However, there has been a lot of memes and stuff flying around when it comes to Gyökeres because apparently when you look at his stats, he's scored 2 goals in 8 games against teams that finished between 2nd and 5th in the table. Do you think that's going to be an issue for us?
That would be a flag for me. It wouldn't. I don't think it would really determine if I take him. But it would be something I'd go, let me just look back further down the line then. And then what's the reasons? Me and Jolien sat here, and one of my mates, we watched a game together that he played in against Man City. We watched that, and I think we watched the game against Arsenal together as well. Against Arsenal, he played against two machines. Saliba and Gabriel. Mate, they made it a hard day's work for him. And they do for most strikers, yeah? So physically, if he's matched, what else has he got? That's the question I'm asking now. And then he played against Man City. Oh, he looked menacing. He looked good running through. He played against an 18-year-old centre-half. Akanji played against him. Didn't play well, Akanji, that game either. But, so it skewed we can do it against English teams for me in that sense. So, I don't know. There are question marks, but I just feel for Arsenal, he's going to get so many more looks at goal. I don't think it's a big gamble for Arsenal. I've got to say, I'm sorry. I just feel that the chance is going to go, as long as he don't go looking for football outside the box too much, stay in and around the penalty box, the ball will come. The Sakas of this world, the responsibility that he's been shouldering for all these years in terms of goals, he's going to be put at ease.
Not even just
relax.
Not even just that. If Arsenal get more pens, which you probably are going to now that you've got even like Max Dowman involved now as well, which...
Can we talk about him in a minute?
We can.
He needs his own segment.
Yeah, as long as that happens, look, he's going to get more chances to score penalties. And everyone's saying, he's just a penalty merchant. Hey, you got to put him away.
Still a goal.
Away.
I mean, listen, you think Alan Shearer's worried about his top goal scorer in Premier League history? He's got a lot of penalties. Do you think he cares?
Is there anything else that we need, do you reckon? Because obviously...
Yeah, transfers.
Yeah.
Zubimendi's coming, midfield. You lost Partey.
Yeah.
Jorginho's gone. That's two midfielders you've lost there. Tierney, Tavares has gone. You know what? A lot was made about Madueke as well. I think he's a good signing for you. He's a little bit off the cuff him.
Yeah.
He gives you something different. And I know what people are saying. The reason why I got a lot of the stick as well is because, yes, it's Chelsea and you've done a lot of business that's not gone so well with Chelsea. But two, all your fan base wanted a number 9. But so if you would sign Gyökeres first and then Madueke,
less impact.
I don't think people are shouting as much.
I do think he's going to do well. I do think it's the timing of the transfer and also the money as well. Because when you're looking at other signings, you're going, oh my gosh, West Ham sold Kudos for it was less money or something, like 50 mil or something like that. You're going, hang on, what's going on at 55 mil?
No, it was around a similar price. So is Kudos massively better than Madueke?
Yes.
Do you think he is?
Yeah, I do. I think Kudos is bad.
Yeah, I think he
had a rough season last year, but I think that's just where the club was in general. When he played against the big teams, he showed up.
I think potential-wise, I don't think there's massive difference. I think the age is a big thing.
Yeah.
The amount of games that Madueke's played and compared to Kudos, I think there's a big difference. He ain't been had exposure in the Premier League, especially. I think Madueke's got a ceiling. He's got a high ceiling. I think he can go places. I think he can do well. I think he's going to be I think he's a really good addition.
I think he's a great addition in terms of he's direct. He can play on both wings. I'm not co-signing the petitions. I think all of that is wrong. And as soon as a player puts on the shirt, you have to support him. I think where some of the fans were coming from, where the majority of the fans were coming from, they're going, are you spending that much money on a Saka backup? If that makes sense. But I don't think he's going to be back. I think he goes on the left. I think he fights for Martinelli's position.
I think that as well. I think when you want to give someone like Saka a breather, who needs a breather, who hasn't had it, you've got a ready-made someone who can go there. He can also fight for the left-hand side position, and he gives you that ability. Well, now you've got a number 9. Madueke on the left makes sense because he can go on the outside, cross the ball, and you've got a number 9 with presence in the box who can finish things off. So I think it makes sense in many ways now. So there's a clearer playing style at Arsenal that might suit him as well. And I don't know.
There's stability as well. Chelsea is chop and change. Eze, do you think we still get Eze?
I don't think you need Eze. Why do you need Eze? Where's Eze going to play?
He's a luxury player for us right now.
No, where's he going to play then?
That's the thing.
You've got Zubimendi holding, Declan on the left-hand side of the 8, Odegaard on the right-hand side of the 8. Then you've got a winger out of Madueke or Martinelli.
Yeah.
The
best is not Eze's left position anyway.
I think he's the 8 inside one.
I know.
Yeah, so Declan's playing there. If Declan played holding, I'm taking Eze in a heartbeat.
Does it make sense is what I'm saying, Rio? Like,
yeah, if he gives you depth then. Because then you can just move that about. Because if Declan gets injured, who you got? Max Dowman. Just before we get on to someone like him, what's a successful season for Arsenal this year and Arteta?
I'll keep it real, Rio. Either the Premier League or the Champions League. Like, it's just, anyone can take it as they want. That's what I see as a successful season, and I'm not moving away from that. I'm not here to answer any other questions.
So to get semi-final Champions League or final, Rio, you might not win it, and then finish in second is a bad season. What happens if that happens? What happens?
Read my lips. Success this season is the Premier League or the Champions League. So anything else, I don't know.
Anything else? What happens to your manager? What do you want to see? What do you want to see happen to your manager if you don't get that?
Let the club deal with that. You see me? What I want to see is the Premier League or the Champions League. I'm sick. I'm sick. Like, I need to be seeing something this season.
So if you're fighting to the last day of the season, it doesn't happen. Semi-final or final or Champions League doesn't happen. You still think it's an unsuccessful season?
Yes, because
what if you win the FA Cup?
It's not good enough, Rio, man.
Raw.
Nah, it's not. I'm sorry.
You lot are an entitled bunch.
It's not entitlement, Rio. It's standards. And you talk about standards more than anyone.
Yeah,
we've been second 3 times in a row. And in 1 or 2 seasons, someone could argue that we should have won it. Maybe
Liverpool
once or twice.
Should have, could have, would have. Liverpool, they've had an unbelievable summer.
Yeah,
in a transfer window.
It's one of the greatest summers of all time.
And if they get Isak as well, so how can you say that you expect to win the league then?
It doesn't matter, because this is where we are in the project now, right? If we want to talk about projects and everything, where we are in the project now, we're in the phase of the project where we should be winning the league or the Champions League. It's not good enough anymore to be like, oh yeah, we're second in the...
Do you not consider what's going on around you though? Sometimes you can't just go, oh, we should be winning the league regardless of what anyone else is doing.
That's not my problem anymore. I think before, that was acceptable.
There's got to be realism to these expectations sometimes.
We've been second 3 times in a row, Rio. We've got to the semi-final of the Champions League. You need to be able to
get past that. Yeah,
now.
No, I agree. But sometimes you got to look at your opposition as well. Like Liverpool are champions and they've gone on like added to that already.
Rio, last year at the start of last year's season, if you had said that Liverpool were going to win the league, you would have said, no, that's not the case.
Yeah.
Right. Especially with a new manager, like you would have looked and said, oh, we don't know the situation regarding the contracts.
Yeah, but
winners win.
I think it's different because it's not like Man City went out and had the best transfer window after winning the league. It's not like you guys went and had an unbelievable transfer window.
And what did they do, Liverpool? Liverpool, going back to last season, they saw that there were teams struggling. They took advantage. We've had City have dodgy starts for the last 3 seasons, by the way.
No, but my point is that the teams last season gave Liverpool the opportunity to come in because they didn't have the windows that you might expect from teams that are going, we're going to go another level. Liverpool have won and gone, right, we're going to blow the bank quick and we're going to be assertive. And they've done that. And it's like, that puts you even further back.
Yeah, maybe. But end of the day, we are where we are with the project. If you're a player, some of these players, they've been at the club now for 4 or 5 years. Come in second. How long can you
No, the Declan Rices of this world have gone there to try and win. Odegaard, the captain, wants to win. I'm sure wants to put his name in up in lights. All of the guys there will be like that. And I only say this as somebody who's not playing now, but sometimes you've got to look at the opposition. Like we looked at, it's not saying anyone's Barcelona, but we lost 2 Champions League finals to Barcelona. Sometimes you've got to go, do you know what? They're fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, that's great. But you were winning stuff during that time as well. The issue is with us is we haven't won anything since Mikel's first season, And if you look at
Man United,
everybody around us, do you know what's making it worse?
We've won more than you.
Do you want to make it worse? Everyone around us is winning.
Oh.
City,
Chelsea,
Liverpool, Chelsea,
Man United,
Newcastle,
Man United,
even Man United,
yeah, it's true.
Tottenham. Everyone's winning, bro.
What's happened to you lot, man?
No, because
do you know what? Can I just say so? We can't be too negative. I don't want
I'm not being negative.
You are.
You asked me a question.
You took this down. The energy in the room now is under the table right now.
For me,
just because we spoke about Arsenal, and you ain't kicked a ball yet in the start of the season.
Listen, I'm just saying. I just know what my expectations are. I haven't said anything good or bad. I haven't said he's got to go. He's got to stay.
Tom, does it feel low in here? Negative energy.
I haven't said anything.
Yeah, he's nodding. He's saying yeah, and he's an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, I'm just saying this season, and I'm sure I'm going to take a lead from Rio's book. I'm sure if you was to ask Mikel Arteta himself, he'll tell you the same thing. We have to win.
Let's get on a positive note with Arsenal because you've got two of the most talented young players in this country at the moment.
3.
Skelly. But Skelly's he's been exposed. We've seen him.
But he's still young.
No, but I'm saying that ones that we ain't seen enough of yet. We ain't seen. Skelly is playing human football at left back in some of the biggest games, and I'm going, he's smoking this like it's nothing. He's playing at goals.
Yeah.
Ethan and Wary.
Yeah.
Right. I think he's a ridiculous talent. And I've said this before on the show. If Arteta had confidence in him enough to put him in when Odegaard was injured at the beginning of the season and then when Saka was injured, I think you're closer to winning the league.
Big player.
And I think he's got...
Yeah, he's not afraid of the big occasion.
And the only thing I'm worried about is that these two boys play in the same positions as Odegaard and Saka.
Did you see the rumours in the summer about... Noheri potentially going to
Newcastle
Chelsea
or someone. Yeah, Chelsea, yeah.
Like next season or whatever.
Well, the problem that Arsenal have got is that if these two young boys don't get enough minutes...
Who, Dalman and
Ethan? If they don't get enough minutes, especially in Wary, he's thinking, probably, I'm seeing kids my age now playing loads of games. I'm not getting enough minutes. They could start getting itchy feet. Maybe a bit early for Dalman, but they could start getting itchy feet and people around them maybe in their network. No, there's better off. There's more game time here. You need to play games, etc. Patience wearing thin. You run the risk of losing them. I think they're ready to be dipped in a lot more often than what we saw last season, especially in Wary because he's had that year of like adapting to the first team schedule, etc. But when I've seen him come on, like you said, I think it's a good point. He don't care the occasion.
Yeah,
give me the ball. I'll do something. And I think he's got a great talent. But Dalman excites me on another level.
Well, even more than Ethan.
But yeah, no.
Wow.
This kid is different.
Yeah. People are saying that he's the best talent this country has seen since Wayne Rooney.
Yep.
That's what some people are saying.
I'm saying the same thing.
I think it's a big statement. And even for a guy that I want to see do really well, I think we need to be easy with that one.
What? Because have you seen him?
I have. But you see Wayne Rooney. Wayne Yakubu Obafemi Rooney.
No, they're different.
That guy.
They're different.
Nah, Rooney.
This kid ain't Rooney. Just put it out there. He ain't Rooney because he's not built. He ain't got a hairy chest. He ain't got a beard. At 16, he was a man-child.
The funny thing is, I was going back and forth with my mates the other day because we were comparing Max and we were talking about his come up. We were talking about Cole Palmer's come up. We were talking about. Said I have never seen anything like Wayne Rooney. At 16, 17 years old. Remember the name!
But the thing with Rooney, Wayne Rooney came on with he has guile, but he came on with brute force. It was like, you're going to know about me because I'm going to force it down your throat. Like, this kid is more subtle. He's more techie. He's more...
he is. He's more jinky.
All he's going to do is going to have people on ice skates. Yeah. Slipping and sliding everywhere because he just off balance. See you later. Play. Very rarely you see a player actually get near him and touch him.
Yeah,
because he's that elusive.
Mate, you had Joel Linton on ice the other day, mate. Bruv.
So he's a player that will excite you. That will get you off your seat. That will you'll be going. Have you seen that he's having defenders as memes constantly when he plays?
The type of football we like when we talk about players that's what I like.
What we're saying. Like he ain't coming. I think he goes into games thinking, how many can I get on the show reel?
100.
That's the type of player we've grown up loving. I see their youth team manager likened him to Kaka a little bit.
Yeah, that's mad.
He used to have people on show reels. These players are what the Messis, the Cristiano Ronaldo when he's at Man United player, where you got people just showboating. Ronaldinho, he's not them levels. I'm just saying, his mindset is, I want to hurt people.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer does it now a little bit. That's why people love Cole Palmer. He does stuff that makes you go, oh my God, do you see what he done to him?
Can I be the first to say on the show this season, and I'm saying it with chest, ladies and gentlemen, Cole Palmer is my favourite player in the Premier League.
Is he?
Facts, man.
He'll be up there with me.
For me, and not necessarily because he's the best player, But because for me, I'm now advocating that brand of football.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. I'm sick and tired of everything else.
I think I might second that.
Is it?
Yeah.
As your favourite player in the Premier League?
Like Salah's the better player, but he's done all this. He's like, you can go, there's a couple of other players that you put like above, they're better and they've done more.
Yeah.
But this player would make me pay to go and watch football more. I'd go and pay to watch Cole Palmer, but probably before, I think maybe anyone in the game in England at the moment. I think I'd agree with you.
I think Haaland is obviously not the same position, but I would still much rather go see Cole Palmer than Haaland.
Yeah.
And Haaland scores goals for fun.
Yeah,
but
I agree. There's not a player in the Premier League that I'd rather pay to watch more than him.
You could clip it up. You could say what. I'm standing on that because, and hopefully Max is that player for us as well. Like, I'm really impressed.
I just want to see Max Baumann give him minutes because I think when he gets minutes, he will come on and it'll impact the game. He had 30 minutes, I think it was, against Newcastle. I think he had the most dribbles, most take-ons, etc. in that 30 minutes.
When is he 16?
Bro, my man ain't even done his GCSEs yet.
I'm looking forward to seeing him play this season.
We said it on air. I think we said it before anyone, you know.
I think the only other person that said it before you is Culture Cams. Like,
when did he say it?
Well, he was telling me personally. I don't know if he said it on his channel, but like, I'll probably
we can all say it behind closed doors.
I have to be.
We can all say it with our mates in the garden.
I'm trying to give you props, but
no, Cams knows his football.
No, Cam. Like, I have to say, Cam's told me this. He was just like,
when I don't care what he said. When
when United beat us in the FA Cup last season. Last season.
Yeah, but when? What month was that?
I don't know if that was when they beat us. I don't know if it was Jan or something like that.
Yeah, I think we said it in November because he used to go to with my company, Football Escapes.
Oh, did he
travel around the world, go to Portugal, and that he used to come on the camps?
Really?
So we've always seen him.
Was he special back then? Like, could you?
The coaches used to say, "Man, this kid."
How old is he at this point? Because he's
young,
still...
man, 14, something like that. Like
13, last year,
no, younger, 12, might be even 11. He used to come and just go and like he loves football. The thing that all the feedback always, this kid loves football. He wanted to come there and do the bibs and cones. He wanted to come there and help with equipment.
That early?
Like mad, like crazy. Loves the game.
Boy, well, he's ours now anyway. I want to move it on to Manchester United. You were out there in Chicago and New York.
New Jersey, yeah.
Rio, I'm not going to lie to you. I was looking at your stories, Every day I was jumping. I was getting excited that your carpool ride with Rooney.
Oh yeah, jokes.
Really good vlog. Please, if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Why's that, man?
Whose idea was that?
Well, United, they came to us. Yeah, obviously the tweet he sent years ago, like, can I pick you up or whatever? But no, it was just we travelled from Detroit to Chicago in a car, 4-hour journey. So all of the stuff that me and him, all the stuff that goes on, chatting away and like catching up, reminiscing. Went Five Guys, mate. Just look at the clip at Five Guys. It's classic.
That's your boy, you know.
Oh man, it's funny.
That's your boy.
What a guy! Like, it was nice to just kind of have time. Me and him, we ain't really spent much time with each other since retiring. It was just nice to catch up, man.
And also, I saw your two-touch with him as well. Like, you see me, I know I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm a football fan in general. Like, just seeing you two do two-touch. I even wrote in the comments, I was like, there's 11 Premier League titles in this clip, you know. Yeah. That's mad. We can't even get one.
That's not as much as Giggsy. Giggsy's got 13.
Madness.
Mad. But no, just spending time there, but also spending time with the squad. I was in the same hotel as them, just being around it, getting the atmosphere, the vibe, seeing the players, how they interact. They feel like a real, there's a knitted group. The togetherness seems really kind of, it's genuine. And that's what happens on pre-season tours. I've said this loads of places, and I realised it when I was there. The importance of a pre-season together for a manager is massive. One, he gets to the players together for 2-3 weeks without any interruptions. He gets to see them in all different environments, how they react into hard sessions, etc. Gets to know them a lot more. So he'll have a better understanding of all of these players after this pre-season than I think that he had from last season's whole season that he spent there. Right. So it's a huge importance. And then, but all of that positivity that I've seen, you need to get results. And the start of the season, the first 6 games, we've got some tough games, man. It's a hard start.
It could be over before it started.
All right.
No, it could. I'm just saying.
It could undo all of the good feeling that I've felt on this tour with a few bad results in the first 6 games. That's the problem. That's the worry I have at the moment. So they need to start well. One thing he is doing, he run the life out of them. These guys are working hard, man. I mean, all teams work hard, but I'll see it up close and I was thinking, right, these guys are running proper. Amorim wants a fit team. And I think that's one of the things that I think it would have surprised him coming to Man United last year is how unfit the physicality of this team that they lacked.
Well, when you had the chance to sit down with a few players, and Buemo interview, my goodness, Rio, you was the first person to speak to the Manchester United signing. I saw in the comments, and they were like, Rio, there's no other like former pro that's so involved in the culture with the club at the moment. I don't know how you become this guy, but that interview was really good. And for me, hearing him speak, it gave me like a new respect for him. And you know,
do you know what I think? Yeah, the comments, I know what you mean. It's quite positive at the moment, and the reason why is I think because it comes through and you can see it. It feels like I've kind of been accepted back in a little bit in that sense. You're not coming like with a media company like TNT, which is more corporate. You're coming with just you and your channel, which there may be a bit more. I don't know, a bit more trust. I don't know what it is, but also I think the players, but also the backroom staff and the hierarchy at the club understand and see with me. I actually want the team to do well. Like, I'm not sitting here waiting for them to fail. I want them to do well. I think a lot of the older players want them to do well, but we show it in different ways. I actually really, the better they do, the more happier I am, and you see that in what I do. And so when I'm there with them and seeing how positive it, I'm thinking, I'm feeding off that. This is what we need, man. And that's good energy. And I think when you're at a club, a football club, when you're in that bubble, you need good energy around you. And so I just try and be that, and that's just genuine. Like, so I ain't got that bad energy for players or for the club. I want them to do well. But if they don't play well, I'm going to say what I see.
You got a job to do.
Yeah, exactly. And I had that discussion with Harry Maguire. So just check it out on the channel. Coming soon, guys. Harry Maguire, we had a sit down with him and I addressed things like that with him. We had the tough questions like that about what's it like when you're having criticism. And someone who's actually, he's risen from the dead almost, shown great character.
Almost.
He was out.
He was down and out,
yeah, but he's come back.
Like Undertaker, bro.
So to show that character and resilience, man, it was nice to just get kind of beneath the skin and have a little talk with him about it.
I think that's wicked, and I think that leads me on as well because I saw some quotes with Luke Shaw regarding like this season and players, and something that was really interesting to me. He said there are no stragglers in this group anymore. Everyone has to put the team first. Like obviously there's been players that have been, not included, the Garnachos, the Sanchos, Anthony, Rashford's at Barca now. Like it almost felt as if he was saying something to someone or a bunch of people. I'm not trying to like start a mix here, but that's the only way you can take it when you hear that. What's your thoughts when you saw that?
Yeah, it was quite a damning statement, wasn't it? Like when I heard that, I was like, rah, I wonder what the next meetup's going to be like if he sees any of them guys. Because, I think I'd have had something to say about that if I thought it was about me. But then you go, maybe they don't say nothing because they might think and know that it's true. On the other hand, I don't know. But there's a confidence in there with him that goes, you know what? They know that I know what went on, so I can say this with my chest. That's what it feels like. And also, the environment that he's feeling now would have to be a positive one for him to come out and speak like that.
I'm surprised though, because I think it's whoever he's saying that to, that's his business. I was surprised like that he had the confidence to say that because you've hardly played.
By his stature within the squad, I noticed that while I was on tour. He has a very strong stature within the squad.
Oh, really?
He's been there, I think, over 10 years now. So he's seen it all there. And all the bad times, he's seen it. So he's one of the most experienced and most Man United players in that squad. So I don't think he has any qualms about coming out like that. And obviously he's saying it. It tells you that. But I think you have to have seen enough to be able to go and talk like that. So I think it's a strong comment, a strong statement. And I don't think there's any two ways that it's directed at those four players because they're the ones sitting on the outside. But listen, Rashford's gone to Barcelona.
You seen his first two performances?
I haven't.
I think they were all right, to be fair. I think that people were trying to give him a hard time in the first game.
But
I think the first game, game was a bit like...
People want to see people foul, man.
I think he did all right. And I think second game, what he's going to have to do, in my opinion, he needs to score when he's on the pitch. Or assist or score, because end of the day, you do have Rafinha.
I disagree.
And
I think it would be good for him to score.
Yeah.
But more importantly, if I was in Rashford's camp now, this is what I'd be saying to Marcus Rashford. Go on the pitch and what is the differentiator between you and everyone else outside of goals and assists? What is that? Hunt man down. run.
He's doing
aggressive.
Yeah.
I ain't seen a game. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This is what I'll be saying. You be the guy that comes in there and changes the energy in this team. Off the ball, with the ball, without the ball. Run behind. Be that difference. Be someone who's going to want to hurt teams. Look at Pedro. If I was on his team now, I'm going, right, don't watch Messi, don't watch Henry, don't watch Eto'o, don't watch Villa, watch Pedro. The winger from before in our time. Why am I watching him?
Oh, you're talking old school. Okay, cool.
Pedro, the winger.
Yeah.
Why am I watching him? He's not the best player. He's not a talent. He's not like Marcus. He don't play the same way. No. Don't want to watch anything about pass. My man was the press. He was the instigator. He was the trigger. Bang. And he was aggressive without the ball. And we know what? We probably spent as much time talking about him as anyone else in the team before a game.
Really?
Because he was. Have you seen him work? Have you seen how much, as players? Have you seen how much he works? Mate, he don't stop pressing.
Even
as soon as they lose the ball, bang, he's on it.
Yeah.
And in that Barca team, I guarantee you speak to all them man, Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, they talk about great players in that team. He'll be one of the first names they talk about because of what you give them. Players appreciate that. Be appreciated by your teammates. It ain't always skill that gets you that respect and appreciation.
It's a bit like how you talk about Jensen Park and Fletcher. You go, without them, you ain't winning.
And that's what I'll be saying to Marcus. And I hope he sees this or hears this or he's being told this by his team already or by the manager there. Because I think he's got so much to offer, but I want to see it.
He's looking strong, you know. Like I see sometimes when the ball comes and he's receiving it and the confidence is he's standing on the ball. Like, you know, things that you haven't seen him do for a while. You go...
He's got it all.
And
if he starts firing, bro.
Yeah. Taking it back to standards, Rio, Amorim had some quotes and he says, sometimes when you are losing, you might think, let's change the standards a little bit for them, i.e. the players, to be with me. I didn't. And then I saw it. Now they understand when I say something. I will do it. I don't treat the players as babies. If they don't train in the right way, I have footage to show you and I show you in front of everybody. So he's not joking.
We said this on the show. I said this time ago about humiliating the players or embarrassing them in front of teammates if it's not going well and you're not listening. And I've told you a few times. I've told you on my own. I've pulled you to the side. And this is what I expect of you. And you're still not doing it right. Team, in the meeting room, 25-man squad there. Guys, what do we think of that? That's what I'll be doing. I'll be saying, is that what we expect from Manchester United? That there? Is that what you think is right? You're moaning you're not in the team. You're moaning I've not pictured the last 3 weeks. But what the hell is this? I'll be putting it on people like that. And I'm so happy I've seen that because it makes you accountable. If you know on Monday morning, the video's going up and I could potentially be on there because I ain't tracked my runner and it's led to a chance or it's led to a goal or I've shirked a bit of responsibility in the game or the trigger's gone and I'm off it. I'm 2 yards off it. I'm a second late or whatever. It makes you feel accountable. Accountability is massive within a group. Right, okay, I've got to work right here. I've got to think right. I've got to be on it. So I think it's huge.
I think what's even more interesting is he's appointed a leadership group of 6 players. Now, listen to the players.
Sorry, just quickly. That quote there is telling me that those 4 players that he's omitted from the squad, he's done this with, and it still ain't changed them. That's what it's telling me. Without saying it, that's what it tells you. Crazy, man.
Not that crazy. I mean, we saw footage.
No, it's crazy that I couldn't allow that to happen, man.
Yeah.
I ain't sitting there on Monday and being the scapegoat for no one, if I can help it.
Yeah. I mean, he's appointed, like I said, a leadership group of 6 players. I think it's interesting, the players that he's chosen. You've got Bruno Fernandes, who everybody knows. He's
a leader.
He's a leader. He runs around. Sometimes we criticize him for doing too much. You know, you've got Harry Maguire, who we said ourselves, he's risen from the dead. You've had a chat with him and one thing you said offline is your respect for him has just gone through the roof. Yeah. He understands hard work.
Yeah, definitely. To come back, he was berated, he was abused, he was online, made a meme. We speak about this in the interview, so make sure you check out the interview on the channel. Yeah. Drops, I think, a week before the season starts, or soon. It drops in a few days.
If they want to know, they got to subscribe.
Yeah, definitely. But that list is Tom Heaton, again, experience.
Yeah.
Came through the academy, knows the club inside out. Diogo Dalot, if you spent any time with him, I spent a bit of time with him on tour. really intelligent guy, inquisitive, curious guy. You can see why he's in that group. And Martinez, who I've not spent any time with, but I think on the pitch you can see is someone who offers respect and fully committed. Yeah. And you've also got Mazraoui as one of those who he was more of a surprise. I don't really know his character or anything, but obviously he seems like a stand-up. What he is good at is adapting on the pitch. He can play numerous positions, understands the game, obviously. So it seems like a good group, but again, this will all be tested when the season starts, because all this positivity is good, but it can unfold and be unravelled by bad results, and that's what they've got to steer clear of.
So when you're looking at that list of players and you're listening to Ruben Amorim's quotes, what gives you the confidence that this season will be different?
No, I don't. It doesn't. My confidence in the team hasn't gone up yet. I need to see results. This is a great sign that I've been on tour with the team. I've seen the energy. The ambience is very good. The work ethic in the squad looks on point. They're being drilled physically and being coached a particular way now with time on the grass. But it doesn't change or alter the way I'm thinking. Like, I'm still not in a positive mind frame yet. I need to see it in Premier League games this season. The one big bonus we have now is that the manager signed 2 players that he wanted for his team, Premier League experience. I think 1 or 2 might come in before the end of the window. But Man United playing 1 game a week more often than not, I think it's going to be a huge help. Yeah. More time to coach still, more time to recover between games, less games than other teams. So that hopefully will bode well. But a positive season for me, I asked you that about Arsenal. A positive season for me for Man United would be top 8.
Rio,
it's realistic.
Yeah.
I'm not an entitled fan. I'm realistic. If we finish in the top 8 from 15th, we've done well.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's where we are.
It's mad because I remember you lot were laughing at us. You're talking about berating. I remember when Mikel came and he was finishing in their mad positions. It was like, what's going on? Everyone's laughing. And now that's what you're saying. We've done well to finish top 8.
No, people were expecting that from Man United now. If I went, we got to be aiming for Champions League now, that's when you start getting laughed at.
Can't you say top 6 at least?
Why?
Because you're Manchester United.
Yeah, but Manchester United, you're talking about the badge. You're not talking about the here and now. Be realistic. You finished 15th, and we're only lucky that there were some real dead teams below that we weren't struggling.
But do you know why that bothers me?
Why?
Because you are Manchester United, badge or not. If I'm a player and I know that, maybe not my manager, but the fans and people who support this club worldwide, they're expecting top 8. To me, it's a dangerous place to be, because you will still have some players that might go, well, we lost today. Well, as long as we finish top 8.
The players won't be thinking that. The players will be going, yeah, top 8 will be okay, but we'll be striving for more. Yeah? There's no way the players are sitting there and going, we finished top 8, wow, well done. No. They're going to want more. Players are greedy. Players have pride and ego. But this is where I feel realistically Man United have to aim for. I'm not saying in the next season they aim for top 8. I would say hopefully there's a progression. They achieve that or beyond. And then your aspirations are greater again. But I don't think you can go from 15th to expecting to go into the Champions League positions straight away.
If I was them, I'd still say top 6.
Well, that's you, but you're an entitled fan.
Yeah, right. Maybe I am, but here we go. Listen, Rio, it's great to have you back. I was getting a little bit jealous of you being out there. I'm not going to lie.
Is it? Well, next year, we're going World Cup, bro.
We're going World Cup. Yeah. We're going pre-season as well, though. Different pre-season.
I don't have my missus will allow it.
Is it? No, I'm going. I'm going.
It's like a lad's holiday for 2 months.
I'm definitely going. But it's been so good to see the content as well on the channel. Bro, I'm not going to lie here. You're giving us the insight that fans worldwide want to see, whether you support Man United, whether you don't. That's not even including the interview with Carrick and Sir Alex.
No, that was funny, man.
That was incredible.
But you know what I've realised, especially going on tour this summer, is that this is an absolutely global sport. 24/7. Fans want info, insight, etc. And that's what we're doing. And that's our job, is to bring the fans closer to the game. That's behind the scenes, talking to players in a different light. With that, and the players who I think that's one of my niches, that I bring that trust element. I ain't looking to get a headline out of them. I want to just know what all fans really. They'll ask them questions and get the answers to them. So,
have you got big interviews coming out?
Yeah, we got some big interviews. We've got Harry Maguire, obviously. We talked we've got a wicked one. You know what? Michael Owen, we've got one with Michael Owen.
No way.
Just the picture on the thumbnail is going to surprise a lot of people.
Really?
But he don't hold back.
Good.
This is the Michael Owen I know in the green room or when we're out having a drink.
Yeah.
This is what I said to him.
I think people have forgotten him. I was talking about Wayne Rooney before.
When you listen to him talk after the interview, you're going to go, rah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Because he don't hold back. Michael Owen,
Come on now.
Yeah, Rooney, we got Rooney. And then we got...
proper sit down with Rooney.
Sit down with Rooney, yeah, wicked. When we was in Chicago, we had a little sit down chat, which was good. And when we've got some other big ones in Europe coming as well.
Really?
So we're going to be flying about. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm free. I've just said, you know what? Let me just
more time.
Open up a bit of time. I'm flying in, flying out for all these places around Europe, man. So some of the biggest names in the game we're having on the channel. So make sure you subscribe, notifications on, tell a friend, tune in, man.
That's it. And thank you very much to the team that have helped as well during the tour.
Tom, man.
Producers.
Mike.
George. Everybody
Jake,
involved. Everybody. Shout out to you guys. Great content. And that's it, really. Joel Beya, Rio Ferdinand. We will be back soon. So stay tuned. We are back. Signing out. Peace.